Hey, this is Soldier 7 here reporting for Right Wing Federation, and this video is going to be about the Arizona case, the Arizona court case. This is just Arizona case info, which is what the title of this video is going to be, and of course it involves the case that Kari Lake has been pushing for, since the gubernatorial election of 2022. And as we now all know, it was rejected in the appeal court, and now Kari Lake is going to take it to the Supreme Court. And while I'm not 100% sure, from what I understand, there is going to be a hearing on March the 21st. I'm not sure, but like I said, I'm still staying on top of Arizona. I'm still keeping my eye on it. I'm not sure if that is the date, but some rumors has it says that's going to be the date for a hearing or so forth. And yeah, some people say it's going to be the moment of truth of whether or not if Kari Lake is going to be able to present her case or not. And yeah, and then there's also going to be Katie Hobbs' legal team and people on her side and whatnot, and yeah, it's going to be that. But yeah, some people are saying that this may be the moment of truth, that, that if Kari Lake can get her case pushed through, it could remove Katie Hobbs from office and probably install Kari Lake, or at best maybe request for another election, this way done properly, I suppose. Then again, there's always the petition for the recall, which, I haven't heard much about recently, but I'm familiar with it. I don't know if that's going to be involved with the hearing. But yeah, some people are saying that this is a moment of truth. Already some people are doubting it. Some people are saying that at the end of the day, if Kari Lake couldn't get her case pushed through within the other court cases, some people are saying it's not going to be done now. Some people are even talking about her running for Senate or even being a VP candidate and all that. Well, because some people are saying that it's just not going to work out and whatnot. At the end of the day, well, me personally, I would just say, and that may be true, but I would just say to those who are saying that, I would just say hold that thought. Because keep in mind, something similar like this happened in the year 1916. I get it, that was a different time, and it was different candidates and so forth, but nevertheless, this isn't the first time something like this occurred in Arizona. The only question is it still possible Katie Hobbs could still be removed? Some people are saying, yeah, it's not at this point. I mean, some people are already making their own conclusions, saying it's the Californians that have moved to Arizona that made all this happen and whatnot. Well, even though personally, I don't know if that's true. Well, I'm sure not all Californians who leave California bring their politics, but I know there is some truth to that, but I don't think it's as true. But, just to top it all off, yeah, I just say hold that thought. I'm probably going to make a video after, whatever it ends up, the hearing and the court hearing ends up becoming. I mean, yeah, regardless, even if it is true, this may be Kari Lake's, only opportunity to get her case through. If not, some people say, well, that's it. Nothing else can be done other than just try to run for senator or whatnot. Well, like I said, I don't know about that. I would just say hold that thought, because you never know. Even if, let's say it's true, maybe it's true, but I just say hold that thought. Because even then, still, there's still a lot of stuff involving the gubernatorial election of Arizona of 2022 that seems very suspicious, and it seems pretty clear that, yeah, something really strange happened. You know, with like the 19 and 20-inch ballots, and then you also have Katie Hobbs and any opposition to Kari Lake just wanting to get the case thrown out and whatnot. And then we have Katie Hobbs herself, who, well, when we look at the campaign before the election, from what we understand, Katie Hobbs was not willing to debate. She ran away from journalists when they started asking her questions. Even after the election, even after the inauguration, a journalist asked her a question and she tried to get away from it. And not only that, she was Secretary of State, which means she was able to look into the election. And that's what I want to talk about, is that a lot of people who attack Kari Lake, calling her a sore loser, she needs to get over it. No. Because given all this taken into consideration, especially Katie Hobbs, who was Secretary of State, I think it's something worth looking into and something worth, arguing until the bitter end. Because, a lot of people made the case for Georgia in 2018 because Brian Kemp was Secretary of State. So why is Arizona being treated differently? That's why I don't understand. Because with Georgia in 2018, regardless of parties or whatnot, I think it should be said, okay, fine. I mean, let Stacey Abrams or whatnot make her case and so forth. Do what she needs to do. Okay, fine. And not only that, another thing to add, it's also said Katie Hobbs may know people who have connections to cartels in Mexico. I don't know if that's entirely true, but anyway, I don't want to go on a rant, but I just wanted to just give a little info just to know that I'm still on top of it and all that. But yeah, anyway, that's all I'm going to say for right now. This is Soldier 7. Thanks for listening.